Hello friends, how are we today? My name is Pixelriffs, welcome back to the Dinnerbone challenge, and oh my gosh, what the heck. We are back in hardcore mode, in survival, trying to get every single possible potion effect, status effect, little squiggly particle effect. Got T again, T is my potion effect. It is called Courage, and we're going to need some courage today because today we are fighting the Ender Dragon in hardcore. It's my first time ever trying to do this, so let's make it count, folks. Hello, who have we got in the chat? Jedi Joe, of course. Haven't missed a single stream of this so far. Ryan McConnell, Mythmaster360, Manas, we have Bowie, we have Adam Makes Animations, Celestial Half Elf. Did you go to the shop and get some snacks yet? Possibly. The Animator is with us as well. We got a fair few people in the chat. We got a few people knocking around. David Downing is here. Hello, fella. How are you? Slingo the Cat has just joined us, and Oliver Sullivan is here as well. Nice shirt. Thank you very much. It looks a little bit bluer, but it's actually like it's a very hipster cyan right now. It goes well with the pink shorts. So, what we doing? We're doing Minecraft, innit? We are back here in our hardcore world, and let me tell you what, guys, I have been doing a lot of AFK fishing off camera, and I've been doing it for one reason and one reason only, to get myself a feather falling enchantment. Have we actually done that? No. Well, not exactly. I have a ton of enchanted books which could be very useful. I've got myself like protection and unbreaking on a bunch of stuff. I've got mending. I put sharpness 4 on the sword, which previously only had sharpness 3. I could have enchanted another sword, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff we can do. I have infinity enchants, frostwalker enchants, power 4, sharpness 4 that I could upgrade the sword to sharpness 5. We're looking pretty good right now. The only thing I don't have is... We have a couple more in here as well. Bind of Arthrods 4, get out of here. Yes, I know AFK fish farms, but it was going to be the best way to get this enchant, and it has taken me a long time. I've kind of been... Oh, hello, we've got a couple of babies over here. I'm going to have to deal with this. Give me 2 seconds, folks. Hi, friends. Let me get up here so they can't attack me. And I don't have any arrows. That's a great start. That bodes well for this stream. Hello. Hello, you. Get wrecked. Oh, get destroyed. Fantastic. So yeah, I need to get myself up to 30 levels because the enchantment table has come through for us, and we have... Hi! Aha! We have a Feather Falling 4 enchant waiting for us to enchant a book at level 30. So I need to get a little bit more XP, which is why I brought you guys in here a little early. And yes, I know the NHO would look down on me for AFK fishing this whole time, but I don't care. Because I wasn't just going to spend the entire stream looking for enchants like I did last time. I kind of want to get this done. I want to get this did. And yeah, I don't have the time to stream every single day, unfortunately. Can we sleep, please? Can we have a sunset? Give me a sunset. I want a proper good night's sleep, because I need to make sure I've set my spawn here before we go and fight the dragon. Hello! Hello, Zloy. Hello, MC Minor. RKE. Mojo has joined us as well. What do I feel about another Terraria series? I would love to revisit Terraria at some point. Kind of want to do it co-op, though. And yeah, me and System Z talked a while ago about doing a co-op series, but I don't think he has the time lately. He's busy with other stuff and has a number of other high-profile collabs that he can work on, so perhaps I'm not first on the list. But it's his birthday today, by the way, so if you want to go and wish System Z a happy birthday on the Twitter, then go for it. But yes, we have ourselves a bit of full damage, and a Feather Falling 4 enchantment waiting for us at level 30 on a book. So I'm going to grind for some XP a little bit. I'm going to trade with my villagers because getting a few more emeralds might be worthwhile, just in case we can get ourselves a nice trade from somebody somewhere. And then we're going to go back to the Stronghold, the coordinates of which I think I still have, if I found them correctly. I kind of had to go back and look through the old live stream to find out where the Stronghold was, and the webcam was overlapping parts of it, so I'm kind of relying on my own memory somewhat as well, but we should be able to get to the Stronghold again. I have the Ender Eyes I need to get to the end, we need to fight the dragon, and then pretty much everything else should be possible. It will just take a little bit of time, because all we need to do is get a beacon by killing the Wither, and the Wither should be pretty easy to cheese once we have the Ender Dragon out of the way, because you can do that on the end portal, and this guy has just locked his paper trade, which ain't that great, but we'll get around to it. Grind that XP, yes, that's the plan, and yeah, I should not be taking this much full damage right now, but, you know, it's not ultra hardcore, so we're fine. And yeah, we have a little bit of a task ahead of us in terms of getting Wither Skulls, so that bit's going to be kind of grindy, but I'll do that on camera with you guys. I've got looting 3, so there's a bit of a better chance that we can do that now. I've got some strength potions all brewed up already, which I don't plan on using for the dragon fight, but it's just going to be kind of handy to have them. And weakness potions likewise. We're going to need those at some point in future anyway, and I should probably start a chest of the potions we will actually need for this challenge, so I can kind of keep that handy. I do want to get the Furious Cocktail advancement as well, so we will probably be doing that sometime soon, but strength and weakness are going to be somewhere near the top of the list of effects. And we have weakness potions for splash as well, but we don't need to worry about those just yet. I'm going to trade some more books with this librarian chap. So we're going to fight the Wither at the top of the Nether, either top of the Nether or underneath the end portal, because there is an area underneath the end portal which you can use for the cheese, and it's slightly easier to get to that than it is to get to the top of the Nether and find the right configuration of bedrock. So that's probably going to be the plan. We got our Infinity Enchant from this chap, so we have a little bit more XP. I think the next thing to do is probably going to be either go back to the Nether and get some quartz, or do the last little bit of AFK fishing on camera with you guys and chat strategy. Although, yeah, we could maybe trade some veggies. We've got some veggies over here growing. If I can pick out the crops that have actually grown. Because, yeah, I just kind of planted all of this before I started fishing in the hopes that we would end up with a lot of grown crops, which we have done, so that's good. Alright, you. Zoy XP, the farmer. And potato. Awesome, awesome. Give me that XP. Alright, we've got a little bit extra. I think we can probably go and grab some coal, because we'll need it for torches and whatnot when we're in the end. Navigation is slightly difficult, and of course we have a few folks down here that we can attack for the XP. Get back. Having sharpness 4 on this sword is making me feel a lot better about my chances, to be honest. Oh, hi. You're here as well. Good to know. Good to know. We must slay Smaug. Yes, exactly. We do kind of need to fight the evil dragon right now. Oh yeah, and I have smooth lighting turned off because I was taking screenshots earlier, so let me switch that back on. I was wondering why the lighting was looking all weird and blocky. Oh, there's another creeper friend. Hello. No. I died to one of your kind earlier on in the first world we generated in hardcore. I do not want to die again, because I have protection 4 on my leggings, but the rest of my armor is still unenchanted, and those guys could splode me. And I do not want to be sploded. Not today. And that didn't take a single heart off me, which I'm very happy about, but I did have full saturation, so... Alright, we are approaching 30 levels. Is smooth lighting turned off? It was. Not anymore. So yeah, I'm good, Captain Panos. How are you? Great to see you again. Thank you for showing up to the stream. Much appreciated. Your presence is always welcome. How's everybody's Tuesday? I have had a bit of a mixed day. I was going to go and look at a house earlier on today with a view to potentially making an offer on it, and our viewing got cancelled because somebody had already decided to buy it. So that was kind of the worst. We were really excited to look at that house, so kind of a bummer that it is already sold. I hope whoever ends up living there is happy with it. But I am sad. But yeah, we're looking around at other houses and stuff and seeing what our options are. But there's a place that we definitely want to move to kind of nearby. But then, you know, if a place around there isn't available, then it's like we could literally move to anywhere else other than like really expensive places to live, like London. And even then, if we got like a... Oh, there's a couple of dark wolves. But even then, we could find like a small place in London we wanted to live if we really wanted to live there. But I don't know if we do at this point. Totally thought I was going to die just then. Me too. Yeah, that would have been the most anticlimactic start to a stream where I'm like, we're going to fight the dragon, and then death, just like insta-death. Oh gosh, right, yeah, I should probably start slaughtering some of these animals, if only because we need to take a bunch of food with us to the end, if we're going to be going there. I also need to make sure that I spawn-proof the what they call the end portal gateways really thoroughly, because I've had a couple of experiences in regular survival where I've come through one of those and just dropped into the void or taken a ton of fall damage, and I don't want that to happen because that would be the most undignified way to die on a stream where I've done so much already, you know? Fighting the goblin army whilst watching. Well, good luck to you. I hope that goes well. In what game? What game are you fighting a goblin army in? That sounds pretty intense. I should also grind for arrows, although we do need to get ourselves an infinity bow, so sooner or later we will not need a great deal of arrows. There's a little bit of coal in this cave here, so we'll grab that real fast. Bring me that good old coal XP. But yeah, I was on OMG Chad's stream the other day and somebody pointed out that you don't need a full beacon, so we don't really need to grind for iron quite as intensely as I thought we would originally. Went and had the first 3 hours of counselling today for the fact that you had a close friend from uni died on Friday. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, that's terrible. My sincerest condolences. That sounds really bad. I'm so sorry. Tuesday was just full of sun, 40 degrees. Wow, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of heat right there. That's more than we get in the height of summer, probably. Let's grab some flint. I can't believe I'm grabbing flint again, but I am. And yes, I did kill a chicken. A few chickens had to die in the making of this stream. There's iron all over the place, though, so if I need to come back here and mine some iron later on, then I can. Let's put some music on as well, by the way. I kind of neglected to do that when we started off. Let's set the volume down a little bit lower, around 30-ish, and then let's get this on the go. Ha-ha, like that. And then we'll take out 1 or 2 of these because they're a bit weird, and let's start with that. Cool. So here we go, folks. Here we go. So much coal, so little time. What's happening today? Crispin, we are actually going to fight the dragon this time around. We didn't manage to do it at the end of the last stream because I needed to get myself feather falling to have a chance, and feather falling has just turned up in my enchantment table, so I'm going for it this stream. I know where the stronghold is, I think, and we're going to go fight the space lizard. How's your day, Crispin? Are you good? Hope you're good. Let's grab some of this coal while we're at it. I've got a solid couple of stacks of coal going. There's a chest here. That's what I did with my leather! Oh, happy day. That was the leather I was looking for earlier. Like in the end of the first stream when I couldn't find it and I was looking for books. Oh, we're so close to 30 levels I can smell the feather falling enchantment. I don't know what it smells like, though. It smells like a fine book. Love the smell of books, don't you guys? Oh, you're fighting the goblin army in Terraria. Okay, I got you. I should have known that, actually, but, you know, there's probably goblin armies in a lot of games right now, so... Yeah, I remember playing Terraria. I played Terraria on my channel a while back, and, yeah, I kind of want to revisit it at some point, like I said. We will see, we'll see. I probably need to befriend a Terraria master in order to increase my skills, because I want to do expert mode at some point. That was what we were going to do with me and System Z, because I played normal mode, but I've never completed an expert mode run at all. And I haven't really got into, like, the classes in Terraria, because there's, like, a bunch of different classes you can go with, like Summoner and Ranger and stuff like that. And I haven't really had enough experience with Terraria to figure out, like, which one is my favourite. I quite like doing the summoning stuff when I played originally, but yeah, I don't know if I would stick with that, or if I'd go with something else instead. You can't hear the music? It's just kind of quiet. Ask Python, maybe, but I don't know if Python's interested in having somebody else in his Terraria series. He's pretty committed to the whole single-player thing. I'll turn the music up ever so slightly, but it might get a little bit loud for you guys. I don't know. Let me know if it is too loud again. I will turn it down. These young whippersnappers and their loud musics. Alright, let's drop off some stuff in here. Got so many emeralds right now. Got 28. Might be useful for a trade later. Carrots and potatoes can go away in here as well. And I'm tempted to make a couple more golden apples just so we can have some quick regen for the dragon fight. That might be a good plan. Night vision is not going to be necessary. Right, do we have any apples? We have 1 apple. So I guess we could farm a little bit more oak wood before we go, or we could just stick with the 1 golden apple. I don't know. Not sure what would be best. So, we need to do the thing. We need to enchant a book. And there it is, folks. Feather Falling 4. We've got it. Oh, beautiful. Right, so my boots are complete. My boots are complete at last. And, yeah, we've got, Unbreaking 3, Protection 3, Depth Strider, and now Feather Falling 4. Okay, we in business. We're gonna wear these with pride, I think. Protection 3, Protection 3. I've got another Protection 4, and I have a Frostwalker book as well, but I don't know if that's going to be particularly necessary for what we have in mind. I do want to put Infinity on a bow. At long last, we can do that. I also have Sharpness 4 to be putting on a sword. And I'll use the Fire Protection book because, I don't know, we might need Silk Touch for something. Hi, Sliced Kiwi. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good day. So, Infinity on yonder bow, which also has Punch. And could do with all-out repairing in general, so I might see if I can get that repaired fully before we go anywhere. Otherwise, I don't want my bow breaking in the middle of a fight. I could get mending on it as well, which might work better. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What could I do with the Sharpness 4 on that? Bam! We got Sharpness 5, Looting 3. That is going to be fantastic for us. And what else did I get in here? I got a few other really good things. We've got Power 4 on a few of these books. And, oh, of course, we can't put Mending and Infinity on the same bow. So I will need to fully repair that if I can at all afford it. And then I need to craft some arrows if I don't have any hidden away on these chests. We will see. We will see. 41 people in the chat already. Fantastic stuff. Hello to you all. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. Oh, I don't have any string. Where am my string? There it is. 3 of that, if you please. 3 string and a bow. Now, can we combine this to fully repair that? Oh, we can. Fantastic. And it's even enchantment cost 3. I wonder if it's worth combining that with a powerful bow, but you know what, I think we'll go with that for the moment. So we've got 2 powerful bows, one with mending and one with infinity. We'll put the mending one on the back burner for now and just go with infinity. Next up, I want to get protection 4 on my chest plate and my helmet, and I have a couple of protection 3 books which would be perfect for this purpose, and I have mending on that one as well, so I could even put mending on another piece of gear. But I don't think mending is going to be that necessary. It's more of like a long-term thing. So we'll see. Protection 4 on the helmet and protection 4 on the chest plate. Look at that. We are fresh out of levels, folks, but we have basically everything we need. We've got protection 4 on more or less everything except for the boots. We've got Unbreaking 3 on the leggings. We've got tons of enchantments on the boots. You know what? I think we might be ready to go. We might be ready to go. Just found out that you get 1/2 day a week at work and it's tomorrow. Today's a good day. Good stuff, Paige. That's awesome. Always nice to have a little bit of extra time off that you weren't expecting. So, let me grab a little bit of smooth stone because it's me. Because it's me, we're going to make ourselves an armor stand, folks. If I can remember how. It's been a while, you know? It's been a while. Do we do it like that? Do we do it like this? Yeah, there it is. There it is. I can't believe I forgot how to make an armor stand. I was the armor stand guy for a while. So that's kind of hilarious. And my old armor is going to go on there. So we'll pop the iron helmet on there. Iron boots. We'll put the chest plate. I had the leggings in here somewhere. But it's just going to be a way of storing this stuff outside of a chest. There we go. The armor of a hero. Height for 10k. Exactly stuff. It's exactly stuff? I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. Exactly stuff. There's so many other people streaming right now as well. You guys are kind of spoiled for choice. You've got False Symmetry streaming. I think Cub said he was releasing a Hermitcraft video right about now. So thank you guys for showing up. It's a pleasure to have you all here. The rip count is currently 1. We are still on our second hardcore world. Thank you for asking. And we're kind of doing okay here. I'm hopeful. The dragon fight is going to be a bit of a potluck because I do not know if the dragon is just going to kick me off the island and into the void as soon as I enter the end. That's happened a couple of times. It happened on my Patreon server, and that was hilarious. So yeah, like, it could be an instant death as soon as we get into the end. I really hope that it's not, and I will be bringing a bunch of stuff to make sure that we can survive in there. I don't know what approach I'm going to take when it comes to pillaring up. I'm probably going to bring some cobblestone, and we have a ton of that in here. I'm going to bring some oak wood made into ladders. And obviously there's going to be only so much we can do. Oh, excuse me. It's only going to be so much we can do to maneuver once we're in the end. We need to have some means of getting up to the end crystals and back down safely. I also probably want to make another pickaxe and enchant that if I can possibly do it, but my levels are really weak right now. So maybe we'll go to the end, fight the dragon, pick up all the XP from that, and enchant a pickaxe then. I'm also going to bring a pumpkin for emergency Enderman defense, and I can leave the iron and stuff here. Likewise the feathers. We've got infinity on this bow now, so we don't need to worry about arrow supply really at all. And then we need to make ourselves, like, we'll probably need to make a portal, like a nether portal to the fortress at some point, but I don't want to worry about that right now. So we ain't gonna. I'll save some coal in here as well. Iron sword can go away, leather can go away as well. There's just so much stuff in here. We need to bring the Eyes of Ender with us. Chat, can you think of anything else that we need to do? Because this is going to be one heck of a time. I almost kind of want to bring some netherrack because it's easy to destroy. We need a bucket of water on our hotbar constantly. And I'm going to put this mending fishing rod that I've been using for the AFK fishing in the mini mill over here, because then we can get that taken care of another time. Pixelverse stream when you're home and off work. Sweet Christmas. Hello Beastie, how are you? Good to see you on this lovely, slightly dull Tuesday. Take spare water, ender pearls, and glass bottles. I have one ender pearl. That's the main problem, I think, is that, yeah, if I go to the end, I'm going to have to kill a couple of endermen there, which will be tough. Your money is on me surviving. Yeah, you might want to reconsider that bet, but we will see. Bring a bucket of water for enderman defense. That's not a bad suggestion right there. I've definitely got a bucket of water on me anyway, because I needs it for occasional quick landings. TNT for the crystals. Yeah, we're not going to build the Halo again. That's probably not happening. Not in a hardcore world anyway. If we were grinding the dragon, then maybe I would consider it. But yeah, something tells me it's not going to be that kind of venture. This spare diamond sword could go in there. I've basically got the best sword in the game right now. Give or take having knockback on it, but sometimes knockback just isn't what you want. I'll take a piston for any reason. Want to get the dragon egg? Hey, Alan Animal, thank you for stopping by. Great to see you. And Cody McAwesome has joined us. We're cooking up some chickens right now, and I need to make my way to the end portal, which I actually have the coordinates written down over here. It's 1688.74 or thereabouts. I could bring the potions, but I don't know what will really be of benefit, except for maybe strength. I mean, strength would be good, I guess. It would make some of the dragon's attack phases last a little bit less time. And maybe it would help with the Enderman a little bit as well, so that's possibly a good call. Trying to think what other potions there are. I mean, water breathing, obviously, no. Regen might be useful. Let's brew up some regen. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's grab some of these. And those don't have anything in yet, so nether warts. I don't know, invisibility? Like, invisibility doesn't work if you have armor on. Bring another bucket so she can void the water. Yeah, that's a very good thought, actually. If we could set up like an infinite water source as soon as we get there somehow, then that would be kind of useful. I didn't kill a duck, I killed a chicken. They're different species. Get over it. Don't get blown up by the end crystals. Keep forgetting how easy that is. Yeah, if you stand, like I've done the Ender Dragon fight a couple of times since the crystals were, like the caged crystals were introduced, and I'm pretty sure I've got it down to a fine art now. Like there's a spot where you can kind of crouch and hit the end crystal, and you can just about make it. Either that, or I'm just going to pillar up, destroy the cage, and then come back down and shoot the crystal. Splash potion in the water so I can take a shower. Yeah, probably. Do I have any slime blocks? I do not. Would I need them? And I guess let's put regen 1 or regen 2. Let's have a couple of regen 2 potions and then a regen for longer duration. Unless I'm Biffa, the crystals are pretty safe. Yeah, basically. The fool tries to attack it from like a lateral angle. It's not going to work, is it? In before I instantly get knocked off the map. That happened to me on my Patreon server when we went and fought the dragon together. So, hay bales? That's not a bad idea, but they're just going to be such a grind to make. I've already traded all my wheat to the farmer. Right. So these are all cooked up. Let's pop some regen 3 in. Yeah, the main thing I really want right now is more ender pearls. Just because those can save you from a nasty fall if you're quick enough. But I do have feather falling, so I don't think full damage does any more damage when you're playing on hard. So I think we should be okay. Biffa and Wells are pros. Yes, professional Minecrafters. We know this to be true. So I can put the redstone away. I can put the lapis away. We're not going to go we're not going to go and find the shulker like immediately or anything. So we should be all right. And yeah, we'll come back to the end later is the plan. Once we've got everything prepared and we need to make a boat for the shulker and everything. I mean, finding an end city is going to be ridiculous. You know what? I think we're ready. I think we are ready. I could do with a better shovel. So I'll make a quick iron shovel real fast. In fact, I could make a diamond shovel at this point. Why bother? Let's just go in all diamond, because if I die here, then that's it. So if I die here, I may as well go out with full diamond tools. That's how we do around here, folks. Do I have some spare sticks somewhere? I'm sure I probably have some in the AFK fishing farm, because this thing is a stick factory. Yeah, there they are. Grab one of those. Make ourselves a diamond axe. Throw away that and that. Diamond axe, diamond shovel. Nice! We are ready to rock. Maybe some obsidian if I want to come back to the base. Yeah, I'm going to respawn here when I go through the end portal anyway. But yeah, we do need to actually make a nether portal to the stronghold at some point. So I'll see. I think we'll probably just go for it now anyway. So we need to be heading to sort of this direction. Basically kind of northeast the entire time, because the portal is at 1688 and roughly 74. More better food. Yeah, I can probably slaughter some cows and stuff along the way, or pigs. And a furnace and fuel and stuff is going to be pretty easy to get a hold of once I'm there. I'll basically kill every animal I come across along the way. Give or take the chickens, because apparently people in the chat object to that. All that would need to happen would be that like somebody supporting one particular animal or another would turn up in the chat, and I'd just be vegan for the rest of the stream. How many likes for a Minecraft dance? Oh, I don't know. How many likes do we currently have? That is a good question. I don't know. If we go live, I reckon Minecraft dances every 50 likes or so. We're at 27 right now, so we can give that a go. Everyone's like, no ducks, please. They're not ducks, they're chickens. Gosh, guys, I'm not using that resource pack. There's all these little seeds around and stuff from where the grass has tried to spawn in. What's the odds I run into a lava lake here and just die instantly? We're already at 1 level though, so we're leveling back up again. Pig equality, save the pigs. Yeah, I'm sorry, they have to die. They're the best food source right now because I haven't got any cows. And pork chops are essentially as good as beef. There's just no additional benefits to pigs because you don't have leather and stuff. Also, I can one-shot pigs for days with this sword. Yeah, I'm gathering XP along the way as well. And am I loading new chunks? I'm kind of like, I'm losing frames here. What is this? Maybe my render distance is turned up high. We can probably drop it a little bit. But yeah, it's getting all framesy for some reason. I think it's probably loading new bits of the world. Because I took a slightly different route to the Stronghold the first time around. So it's like, oh, slow down, help me. Don't eat anything, just die. Yeah, thanks. That's, it's not going to work out well for me, unfortunately. Turn up to the dragon and then just starve by its legs. Pigs are actually useless alive, both IRL and in Minecraft. Well, they can hunt for truffles in real life. I think boars do that, don't they? They're useful in my heart. In fact, pig hearts are very useful. Like, they can be used for human transplants. Or like valves and stuff from them can't they? So yeah, they are literally useful in your heart. Although perhaps not yours, unless you've been through some kind of like transplant operation. Having depth strider is so nice. Yeah, we have a lot of walking to do, but we're going to get there. Hopefully before it turns nighttime as well. I wonder if I'll find the same tunnel I used to dig down. Ooh, what is that? Bit of a ravine. Avril ravine. I guess, yeah, dogs can hunt for truffles as well, but can you use a dog heart in a transplant? Or a heart bypass? And would you want to, either? Because, you know, dogs are companions. Although people have pet pigs too, so... We've got 37 pork chops now, speaking of which. Can pigs play catch? Exactly. Can they play frisbee? Oh, find me a YouTube video of a pig playing frisbee. That would be the sweetest thing. Got a little bit of obsidian here, so I may as well get a portal set up at the Stronghold. Sorry to detour for some obsidian farming, folks, but it will not take long. We could also farm obsidian in the end, but by the time we got there, we wouldn't be able to make a portal to the end portal room, so... The real question is, can pigs fly? Give them a jetpack. They'll have a go. Make a new shield. My current one is nearly broken. Thank you for the recommendation. That is not a bad idea at all. I will definitely keep that in mind. I've got to find some iron for that, but I'm sure I'll find some iron. There'll probably be some lying around in the Stronghold, if nothing else. We've got 7 pieces of obsidian. We need 10 minimum for an end portal, or a nether portal, rather. We have a shout out to Esther the Wonder Pig. Shout out to you, Esther. Okay, we got 12. That should be enough. Although if we're going in by the full Etho portal, then we need 14, right? Oh yes, there we go. 14 it is. Etho would be proud. Oh, we're in the swamp now. Did I just... What did I just do? Did I just throw something somewhere? My axe is in my inventory there for some reason. Oh, alright. What about Dragon's Breath? Doesn't that give you an effect? No, it only makes lingering potions. You can't drink Dragon's Breath raw. Raw. So yeah, it doesn't really give you an effect, sorry to say. But you know, lingering potions might be a fun way of doing this challenge. I don't know exactly how different they'd be to splash potions, but you could just run through a cloud of all of the potions at once. And that's how you'd get all the potion effects. But then lingering potions don't last nearly as long either, so that's kind of a disadvantage. It's a mark against them there. Pigs can herd sheep. Yes, I've seen that film, the well-known documentary, Babe. And the follow-up documentary, Babe, Pig in the City. Collect lily pads for the sugarcane. I have a ton from my my AFK fishing farm, so I don't really need to collect them right now. But thank you for that. That's a solid idea. The sugarcane farm isn't really useful for anything right now either, except occasionally trading with villagers, but we don't really need to do that now. Don't forget, if you want more people to turn up and share, if you want them to share in this ridiculous event, you can tweet out the stream using the link youtube.com/pixelriffs/live. It'd be great if you guys got more people in here so they can witness me dying to the Ender Dragon. Because that's going to happen very, very shortly. We're nearly there. We are actually probably about 500 blocks away. And I kind of regret not bringing a bed, but let's face it, I didn't want to sleep halfway along here, because then my spawn would be reset, and I do not want that to happen. Oh, sugarcane, how I've missed you. If we get to kill some mobs on the way, that'll be good practice, and I'll probably get some more XP from it as well. So that will count in our favour. But I will definitely need to get myself a new shield. Wow, that's a big hole. Okay, moving on. Benjamin is back. Welcome back, buddy. How are you? What's my microphone? This is an AKG C1000S. It's a small diaphragm condenser microphone which I had left over from my university days. You know what, the night is worrying me slightly, but if we find an Enderman or two, it'll be much better to fight them in the overworld than it would be in the end. I need to promise to do something ridiculous if I live. Oh, there's going to be a party of some description. I'm not sure if it's going to be a pizza party again, but we're definitely having some sort of party. The dragon is dead party. It's going to be the Twitter hashtag anyway. Yeah, if we keep going up this way, I think it was in the roofed forest we ended up making our little tunnel down. If I recall correctly. But yeah, goodness knows if I actually lit it up or anything. There's a light over there, but I'm pretty sure it's a lava lake. But it's a lava lake we covered. Remember that? From the first stream. Hello, spider. Alright, the mobs are actually lagging out slightly because of how far I've travelled. That's a concern. Oh, yes. Right. Can we see any Endermen from up here? Can we see a house from up here? Unlikely. Ma, turn up the render distance. Am I nervous? I'm very nervous. I'm trying to hide it by talking, which is how I hide basically anything. Hope I die a lot. Well, I can only die once, Caitlin, so, yeah, that's the thing about hardcore Minecraft. You only got one life. Oh, there are cows. There are cows. I kind of want to kill the cows for the beefs, but we're just going to have to keep trucking on through here, I think. Oh, let's get up on the forest canopy. Slightly fewer mobs up here. Slightly better chances of survival, and then we can look for our original dig down that we done. So it was around 1660 something, and then around Y70. Well, not Y70, Z70. So I'd say probably around here would be a good place to start. Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, good. Alright, this is it. We're digging down here. Oh, an Enderman! An Enderman! Fantastic. Okay, can we do something about this? Because we could do with some extra ender pearls, but I don't want a creeper to creep up on me. But now I have looting, it's going to be a little bit easier to get some more ender pearls. So that's going to be a good shout. Hey, where are you? Come here. You! Yeah, I'm looking at you. Oh, hello, zombie. You can get under here. Oh, gosh, the Enderman got round behind me. Oh, gosh. Get back. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No zombie. No zombie. No Enderman. No Enderman. Okay, get under the thing. Heal up. Heal up. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Get under the tree. Oh, birch trees are the best. Birch trees are freaking amazing. Hello! Get back. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst idea. Why did I do this? Because we got some ender pearls. Amazing. We done did it, Reddit. 4. Fantastic. That's a lot better than I had. Kind of need to expand this shelter. Oh, hi. Hi, you decided to join us as well, did you? Protection armor is the freaking best. We're not taking any damage. Oh, alright, so there's another enderman over there. Can we get him? Rope him in? Join the party, friend. Where did you go? Oh, I see your little purple sparklies. Come here. Yeah, we got him. Rope-a-dope. He's like under there for some reason. Move. Move your butt. He's stuck on a tree. This is incredible. So intelligent. 7. Alright, I feel much better about that. Let's do a dig down under here. Alright. The digging has commenced, and it's probably a good thing we made that new shovel because my other shovel's about to run out. So, that was super close. That was pretty close, but we made it in the end. Let's switch to this pickaxe because I kind of want to get rid of it. I also don't want my other pickaxe to die because it's got Fortune 3 on it and I like shiny rocks. That was tense. Yeah. Yeah, we should block the hole. That's not a bad suggestion. We'll get up here and we'll probably take the coordinates of this one just in case we need it in future. Let's screenshot that. Alright, down we go. We are making our descent, hopefully. Finding ourselves in or around the stronghold. Wonder if that Enderman even knew he could teleport. Yeah, he probably missed Enderman 101, where they taught them that. Oh yes. So here we go. I need to get comfortable. Need to get focused. I can't remember how many times I've actually fought the dragon now. It probably numbers in the 20s. But I still get the jitters every time. Every 50 likes equals a dance in Minecraft, yes. The Minecraft character is a well-known dancer. It's a famous dancer. Okay, that's the pickaxe gone. Still got 700 or so hits on this one, so that's not going to be too bad. We should be able to make it. Alright, we should be roughly in the vicinity of the stronghold. If we dig a little bit more... Which way? That way? Yeah. Let's make our way. Making our way downstairs. Oh, we've got some iron. Fantastic. We can use that for shields. As long as we can actually pick it up. There we go. Keep the torches coming. Alright, if we keep going through here. Hello, coal. I'll take you. We should come upon the stronghold at some point soon, I think. Don't want to dig up into a lava lake, but what choice do I have? Choose life. Or am I too far this way? I think I probably need to go this way a little more. This seems like a pretty small stronghold from the outside, but once you're inside, it's... Yes, there we go. We found it. We're there. Where on earth is this? Don't recognise this room. I feel like we're kind of on the underside of it right now. Oh gosh. Alright, well, let's peel her up. We found it at least, and there's a torch there, but that's one of the ones that generates automatically with the fortress. This one, however, does not. So we're there. We know where we are. I think the portal was downstairs, if I remember rightly. I need to start lighting up some of these rooms, just so stuff doesn't spawn around here. And we have the portal. Fantastic. So we need to light her up. Can't believe we're doing this. I love that it makes a noise now. Boom. Oh! Exciting times. Alright, alright. I'm standing in front of the end portal. We're going to do this. We are so going to do this. I need to make myself a nether portal somewhere nearby. You know what? Let's use this lava. Let's even conserve obsidian while we're at it. That's how we do! And we need to light the area up a little bit. And then I have no idea where this is going to come out in the nether, but we can probably find our way back from here. If we need to. Okay, right by... yep, I kind of lagged out a little bit there. Right by a lava lake, fantastic. Yeah, the chords aren't too bad. We should be alright. Do you want to slay a dragon? I know, we should put the corners in. Hashtag corners for Etho. There we go. One there. One there. One there. And a one there. Good times. Good times. There you go, Etho. Can rest easy. Let's throw out the stone bricks, because we won't need those. Alright. Before we go anywhere... Oh. Hello! We've got a friend joining us from the nether, hopefully for good luck. Let's make a crafting table right here. And let's sort through what we've got. We don't need that. We don't need the string. Don't really need the obsidian either, because there's so much of it where we're going. We need a furnace, and we're going to craft ourselves another shield with this iron. Oh, intense. I'm very, very tense right now. We've got punch, power, unbreaking, infinity on the bow. We've got the best possible armor, give or take, you know, having mending or thorns or whatever. I'm going to throw out these spider eyes because we can always get spider eyes later. Need to cook up some more food as well. But we can make ourselves a replacement shield. And we'll keep this one as a backup because goodness knows shields are going to break very easily. We could always put unbreaking on it, but let's chuck out the gunpowder and all. Zombie Pigman goes off to explore the fortress. Farewell, traveller. Let's cook up some more pork, and I'm going to tweet out a link to the stream while I'm at it, because we want to get some peeps in here for the dragon fight. Darude Sandstorm for the dragon fight. Alright. We doing dragons up in here and stuff? Yes. Yes, we are. We are indeed. Literally standing in front of the portal, ready to go and fight the dragon. We've got nearly 60 people in here. You know, I'm probably not going to need that much food, but I just want to be ready, man. I just want to be ready. Let's craft some more of this wood into ladders just in case, because the dragon can just destroy ladders. This one block of wood that's sticking around in my inventory is annoying the heck out of me, and I kind of want to get rid of it somehow. You know what, let's turn it into a button. Put it on the portal. It's the on-off switch. Turn off. No, not happening. Where'd that Enderman, nether pig? Where'd the nether pig go? Fetch me a nether pig! You, die. Die horribly. Die in a fire. Yes, okay. Good. Good. And that's a gold nugget, which we don't need. Rotten flesh we don't need. Gold sword we don't need. Basically, you're useless. Freaking crafting table embedded in the wall. Pixel Rifts has been here. Yay, we are continuing. Oh, Morgan's come to say hello, Morgan. Such a cute little cat. Alright, ender pearls when I get hit off the edge. Yeah, they're going on the bar as well. Yes, I like when I get hit off the edge, not if, when. We can put the axe and the shovel away. And put strength and regeneration 2 on the bar just in case. Oh, this ain't good, guys. Oh, I feel so tense. Oh, there's so much at stake. He says as he collects pork chops. Missed an opportunity for a pun there. We are at 45 likes, another 5 likes, and I will do a dance in Minecraft, although, to be fair, might not do it while I'm fighting the dragon. I'm definitely going to be dancing. Gold apple on bar, don't need the torches. I kind of do want the torches, to be honest. Just for the sake of it. Yeah, blocks on the hotbar as well. There's no room in the hotbar, guys. Yeah, we'll take the strength potion off the hotbar, because I guess I'll probably only need to drink that once. Back up the world. Oh, I probably should, but yeah, I to be honest, like, I don't want to restart the world. Like, if we die, I'm not gonna like have a checkpoint for myself, because this is hardcore and that's not how we play. So, boom, over 50. All right, well, we're doing a dance right in front of the end portal for you guys. Thank you so much for 50 likes on the stream. Let's keep it coming. Da 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 da. We're going to fight the end dragon. Da 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 da. He's such a good dancer. He's got those dancing feet. All right, half a stack of pork chops is probably enough. I've stalled for long enough. Let's do this. We're going in. Oh yes, we're underground. Best possible spawn. Okay, I can breathe a little bit easier because I'm not going to get insta-killed. Alright. New recipes unlocked. The Ender Dragon's health bar is on the screen. We're doing this, folks. We're doing this. Oh, the sky of the end is above us. Alright, beast. Where you at? Oh, there's so many Endermen around already. There's the cage. There's one cage. There's a dragon. Hello, dragon. It's already freaking over the bedrock portal. Oh gosh, dragon incoming, dragon incoming. Okay, that's hit number 1. Boom, tower down. That one's nowhere near. That one was pretty close, actually. Dragon breath. Thank goodness I have infinity on my bow. I'm not prepared for this at all. Nice, 2 down. 2 in a row. Oh gosh. Ha 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 ha. Stay a frickin' way. Okay, we got another... Oh, did we get the tower, or was that just the dragon's breath? We didn't get the tower, okay. Boom! Oh, the sharpshooting is real! Get sniped! Ho ho ho! We are killing it! Like, literally killing it. One of the pillars up here is on, like, a really short... The cage is on, like, a really short pillar. This is so good. Gotta make sure the dragon isn't gonna come at me right now. I'm probably gonna use ladders. But then pillaring up with cobblestone means that we can destroy the cage a little faster, so... I'm going to try doing it that way. Have some water on the bar just in case. We're going to sit here on the corner, like so. Okay, okay, we're there, we're there. And bam! Okay, cool. That one's done. Oh, feather falling, you beast, you beauty. You beautiful beast. You beast. Oh, combining my words all over the place. Right, we're so good right now. We are so freaking close. We got one crystal up there. Needs to get taken out. That one up there, I think, is still around. But not for long. Oh, a little bit higher. A little bit higher, and we should have that. Oh, gosh, it's so high. Yes, got that one. Almost got that one. Dragon's on top of the portal right now. We could possibly even go for the next cage. Oh, place the water down before I pillar up. Yeah, but then the dragon can destroy it. It's going to be tricky. Okay. Water can go there, and it should spread pretty well. Okay, yeah, that's happening. That's happening right now. Oh. Okay, okay. Show some love in the chat. Give me some hearts. Give me some encouragement. We need this right now. Oh, right. Okay, okay. Crystal number 2. Down. The cage crystals are taken care of, folks. See how easy it is to do that? And people do all of this complicated, like, bridging stuff. All you really need to do is that. Okay, right, where are the remaining crystals? I know there's at least one more left. I can't see which one. I think it's up there right now? Yeah, it is. Dragon's getting some energy from up there. Come on, get wrecked. We're not quite reaching the top of that tower. Determination! Thank you so much for the hearts in the chat, guys. You are the freaking best. I'm trying so hard not to look at the Enderman right now. Come at me, dragon. Okay, I should probably regen my health before I even think about going towards the dragon right now. And once you get to this point, it is really easy to just stand in the portal and cheese it, but... Oh, the water jump. The water jump. We did it, folks. Okay, yeah, the dragon is knocking fools all over the freaking place. Now, is that crystal down? I think it is. I can't see it healing from any of the towers, and it's not regened any health for a little while, so he should be good. Come on, get wrecked. Oh, it's swooping. It's swooping. Okay, okay, we can get a couple of hits in before it gets invulnerable to arrows, and now... That's so loud. That's so freaking loud. Okay, okay, we're doing this. We are doing this, folks. Sharpness 5 to the underside. Hit the weak spots. Did it run away? No, it didn't. Oh, okay. Okay, lady, I see what you're about. I see what you're about. MLG water bucket, though. Yeah, too right, man, too right. I've not really practiced that stuff, but I've tried a couple of times. This is just so... I'm sorry, this is so freaking loud right now. I'm going to turn hostile creatures down. It's so loud. Okay. All right. Let's get in there. Let's get in there and take a couple more hits to the underside. It keeps, like, disappearing when I do that. That's so weird. Okay, heal up. Heal up. Thank you. Okay, right. Thank you guys so much for having my back in the chat. You guys are the freaking best. We are so close to killing the dragon right now. I can taste it. Oh-ho! I could almost taste the dragon's breath at that point. It did not taste good. Dragon, you got some halitosis going on. Oh, my days. Oh, the Endermen are going after the dragon. This is perfect. Get them off my back, if nothing else. Oh, we're so close. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Get a couple of hits in. Powerful bow. Okay, it's repelling the arrows now. We need to get in close. To do what we can down here. Get the crits. Get the crits. Don't want to be standing in the portal when the dragon dies. Oh, gosh. Yes, another water bucket save. MLG Pro. That's so good. All right. No. No, you don't, lady. No, you don't. We took a little bit of fall damage there, but that's all good. Oh, my hands are sweating. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Oh, come on, dragon. Come down here and fight. Yeah, the crystals are all definitely dead at this point. This is how we do. Dragon freaking disappears for a couple of seconds. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. A couple more bow shots should do it, folks. We are this close to the win. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's up there. It's up there. This has actually been a really quick dragon fight. I am so happy with this right now. Come on, couple more hits, and die above the portal. Oh, the last hit has to be a manual one. Let's go in for the kill. In your face. Maybe back a little bit, just so we can regen that health. The Endermen are kind of trying to attack the dragon for me right now. This is the best image. Oh gosh, that one tried to attack me, but get wrecked. You are going down, lady. Oh yes! We did it! Ladies and gentlemen, the dragon has been defeated. We have freed the end from the tyranny of the dragon. And now we are ready to complete the rest of this advancement. Oh my days, that was so good. 66 levels, hearts in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we did it. We did it. Thank you very much. Oh, I need another cup of tea now. Oh, at least I've got some water. Oh. Yes. So freaking happy. Oh, that's a dance moment right there. That's a dance freaking moment right there. Oh. Okay. We got a dragon egg. That's nice. That's nice. Let's at least take this with us. Boop. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Aha, behind us. Fantastic. I used to think you had to do this with a piston and a redstone torch and everything. Nope, just pick it up like that. The next generation! Freaking next generation. Make it so. And the gateway is over here. Right. We're going to have a bit of a task on our hands right now because we need to spawn-proof this here gateway so that when we come back through it, I'm putting the pumpkin on. Do it with a pumpkin on your head. I'm going to get rid of the F1 so you can see what I'm doing here. That's above... That could not be a better end gateway spawn. That is above land. Like, so many of these things spawn out in the void where you can just fall to your freaking death, but this one, not so much. Oh, I'm so happy. Seriously, this is all going so much better than I could ever have hoped for. So, we're going to make ourselves a little platform under here anyway, because I would like to not take full damage as soon as I come out of here. Pick up the egg with an egg scooper. With a spoon! Do it with a spoon! Proud of you, you handsome beardy. Thank you, Enderscram. Very nice of you to say so. Alright, it's giving us a nice little beacon there to show us the way. So we are directly under it there. Okay, fantastic. So we need to make a little platform down here. Kind of Enderman-proof this a little bit, just so we have some shelter. And we can basically farm ender pearls at this point as well, without fear of repercussions. Ah, now for the end city. Yes, I know. And we need to track one of those down. And if there's one, like, within eye shot of this end gateway, it will just be the most wonderful, like, fantastic accident. So we can probably... Let's grab a cobblestone thing all the way up like that, and then we can, yeah, it's going to look ugly as sin, but I don't care. We're going to drop down here, and this enderman is kind of in the way, but who cares at this point? Boop. And then we'll ladder all the way up to the portal, and then we can ender pearl in there. Right you are, folks. Right you are. You know what, we could kind of go out to the end city now. The only problem is I have enough iron for another iron pickaxe, but I have no means with which to make more pickaxes after that. So I kind of want to go back. We can sort out like the nether connection from the end to my base. We also need to find an ocean monument so we can find like we can make a staging area to do all of this. Bye bye Puggaloni, very fine. Thank you for joining us, much appreciated. Some B-dubs love in the chat right there. Okay, so 83 people watching right now. Thank you guys all so much for turning up and watching that dragon fight. You've missed the dragon, Daydreamer, but do not worry, I will be uploading the stream to YouTube after it's finished, probably later tonight or early tomorrow morning. But we fought the dragon and we won. I have the dragon egg in my possession, and I'm probably going to go back to the overworld just so we can get our affairs in order, so we can actually make a little bit better gear, so we can prepare ourselves for the end cities. I know the end city is going to have like diamond tools and stuff in it, but maybe it's worth hedging our bets a little bit in that regard. It was an epic battle of wills. It was. It certainly was. I'm sorry you missed the fight, Crispin, but don't worry, you will be able to catch it again later when I put this up on YouTube. Didn't even use my shield once during that fight either. So, you know what? Given that there is diamond loot in the end cities, you know, I think we might be able to do this. Now get the advancement I'm actually supposed to. Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, the problem now is getting a shulker back from the end in a boat, and I have enough wood to do that. But the shulker is our main objective at this point. And like having little like shulker boxes and stuff would be kind of fun, but I want to make sure that we can do this and we can do it right, and we can get the levitation status effect without any undue fuss. But yeah, seriously, my main concern was that we were going to get thrown off into the void by the dragon, and now I can play it totally safe to the end, and we're going to be able to get this enchantment. Oh, this advancement, rather. This enchantment. I'm so hooked on enchantments after we spent so long getting feather falling. Hey, Bobster, welcome to the stream. Great to have you on board. We have just fought the Ender Dragon and survived. Oh, so happy right now. And yeah, now we're preparing to take on the End Islands. And if we can find ourselves an End City, then I will be over the freaking moon. I've used up the last of my cobblestone, so we're on netherrack and endstone and a little bit of stone brick here and there for now. But we're going to do this. I'm going to face that way, I guess, or maybe I should face that way because that's the way the islands actually go. Anyway, schwa! Remote getaway. That's a new advancement. I can't believe the amount of new stuff they've added in these advancements. It's so cool. Alright, well that one is conveniently quite low and is located over the land as well, so we do not have to worry about our spawn at all, which has always been the problem for me when visiting the End Islands before. When I've done it in the past, is just like, how do you get the spawn accessible for these things, you know? So yeah, we can pillar back up there pretty easily. I just need to mark this spot and probably take down the coords as well. That might be a good plan. We're at 1,000. Okay, so I'm going to up the render distance a little bit. This might start lagging out my frames somewhat, but we're going to do that just so we can hopefully load in an end city in one of these directions. And I'm going to lay out torches behind me so I know where I'm going. Seeing Enderman almost everywhere. I'm basically just going to have to go in a sort of straight line until I find what I'm looking for. And the best part of this is we don't even need, like, Elytra. Most of the time when you go out to an end city, you're going out there for the Elytra, unless you're on a server that has Elytra spawn when the dragon gets killed. But all we really need is a shulker, and if we just find the closest end city, they're always going to have at least one shulker guarding the entrance. We do need to fight the Wither, yes, but the Wither is going to be super easy, because we can just cheese it in Bedrock like all the pro Minecrafters do. Just like they do on every Minecraft server you've ever seen. So I don't really need to lay out the torches behind me because I have the coordinates, but it just kind of makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. And the lighting is nice. But yeah, we need to fight the Wither at least once for a beacon, probably twice. So I have a feeling haste is the only effect you can get from a beacon. Only from a beacon that you can't get from a potion, but then resistance isn't actually part of the advancement right now, but by the time we actually complete this, if we do another stream, the next pre-release might be out, and it's going to be fixed in the next pre-release, so you will need resistance. So I'm going to aim to do that anyway, because I don't think I'll be able to finish it tonight. Although if we did, that would be kind of amazing. Just remembered how Impulse and Tango did this. You need pistons to get the boat up to the end gateway. Yes, I will. I will. So, yeah, we're definitely going to... if you're talking about the like the end gateway is in the bedrock portal in the middle of the end, then yes, we're gonna need a piston to get the shulker off that platform in the first place. But the way Zloy and I did this, we basically just bridged from the outer islands to the central island of the end, and that took a long time, but I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing it, really. Yeah, I do want to get shulker boxes as well to bring back more items, because yeah, my inventory has been a kind of a problem this entire time, because I haven't really made a formal base. Like, I made a tiny little shack out in the middle of nowhere. The other thing I have to take into account is that when the shulker spawns in the overworld, it's going to be at the spawn coordinates and not at my bed. So I'm probably going to trap it in the boat, bring it back to the end island, go back to the overworld, break my bed, and then return to spawn with it if I can. That's the plan. But gosh, the search for an end city takes freaking ages if you don't have Elytra. You can get resistance from notch apples, but not regular golden apples, so that's kind of why resistance is going to be a beacon effect most of the time. Let's bridge out over this. Actually, I don't really need to, but I'm going to anyway, because it's a little bit easier than getting up and down this cliff. There needs to be an advancement called Suspension Bridge for doing that, yeah, pretty much. Load up the seed and find end city coords. You know what, I'm kind of committed to doing this myself now. Like, I cheated a little bit by getting people to post coords of the Stronghold in the chat before, and I sort of know where an ocean monument is, but yeah, I don't really want to. I want to at least, because the end is so peaceful, I can just chat with you guys. I feel like a lot of the time in streams I'm concentrating too much on what I'm doing and not paying enough attention to the chat, so I think if this is a time that we can do a little bit of grindy stuff, exploring, but we can just get to talk a little bit. So yeah, the end cities are not immediately popping out of the woodwork, but I think I'm going around the outside of the outer ring right now. You down for chat? That's good, man. So am I. So am I. 75 people in the chat. Amazing stuff. Thank you all so much for turning up and watching this. It's a pleasure to stream for you guys, as always. So yeah, I'm going to head back in a general this way sort of direction. And remember, we can always find another end portal gateway around here. Like, we can find one out in the wilderness. They did put those in, I think, in 1.10, where end gateways spawn sort of a little bit further out randomly, just so you can get back without having to return to your original location. Maybe go home and make some maps so that you don't go in circles. That's not a bad idea, actually, but you know what? I've got the coords and stuff. I feel like navigating with maps is not going to be super necessary. It might be useful, but it's not going to be that necessary. I want to avoid using ender pearls to teleport if I can. Just because, yeah, I'm really worried about pearling out into the void. And I know you don't pearl into the void. If you throw a pearl down there, it just disappears. But I'm a little bit worried about pearling into a wall and then dropping into the void, more accurately. How did I meet Mrs. Rifts? That's actually quite a fun story. We met online through National Novel Writing Month, which is this project people do every year where they draft, like they kind of write the first draft of their novel in a month. It's like a speed writing thing, more or less. It's not really a contest or anything, it's more just like a challenge to yourself, kind of like what we're doing now, I suppose. And the first year I did that, it was 2009, and I posted a synopsis of my book on the forum for National Novel Writing Month for the Leeds group. So I was living up in Leeds in the UK at the time. I'd just kind of finished my university degree there, and I was going ahead with like working in shops and stuff. I was working in a bookshop at the time, and I started writing short stories. And I posted the synopsis of my book online, and she thought it sounded really interesting, and she sent me a message on the forums and was like, hey, do you want to like chat about this on... At the time, it was MSN Messenger. Like, I downloaded Skype, basically, so we could talk in person, like, face-to-face, because it very quickly became apparent that we had the same interests and stuff. Like, she was the first American I'd heard of, the first American I'd met who had heard of, like, a ton of British comedy stuff that I was really into at the time, and kind of still am. And so, yeah, she'd heard of stuff like The Mighty Boosh and Nathan Barley, and I was like, how has an American heard of these shows? And she had a blog at the time, and the first thing she talked about on the blog were The Mighty Boosh, Shakespeare, and Firefly, and I was like, we will get on very well. But yeah, we started talking to each other for like 6-7 hours a day, and it was clear that we had some kind of like interest in each other that was beyond more like, you know, let's talk about our novels. It was like we're actually interested in each other as people. And she'd never visited the UK before. So we got talking, we Skyped a lot, realised that we both liked each other quite a lot, and then she came out to visit me in the UK that Christmas. So we met in October, and then by Christmas she was flying out to visit me. Like, I picked her up from Heathrow Airport on New Year's Day. On Christmas Day, rather, yeah. So yeah, we spent New Year together. We actually spent 3 months together that first time, and it was only meant to be 2 months, but then we hit major traffic on the way back to the airport on the day she was supposed to go home, and we had to reschedule the flight, and we were like, well, we like each other enough that we may as well just reschedule it for another month, you know? Did I serve her up some violent quiche? Yes, it was an angry beige. I came at you like a powerful moss. Bite-sized games, welcome along. It was like, yeah, and Sam is joking like, hey, let's get married. But yeah, that was basically what it was. Like, it was kind of like, okay, here is somebody that I would not mind spending the rest of my life with, and subsequently have the rest of my life as it currently exists. Yeah, so if we keep going this way, that's kind of in the negative direction. We kind of need to be heading towards positive Z if we can, so like out that way. But there's so much pillaring and like traversing we have to do right now. Grab some chorus fruit in case I fall. I've got ender pearls and stuff, it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, chorus fruit is probably not a bad idea. Favorite Shakespeare play? Oh, It's difficult. Probably Hamlet, and not for any good reasons. You know what I mean? Because I know Hamlet is a bit of an arse, but he's it's just a great play. You know what I mean? It's got everything. It's got murder. It's got meta stuff. It's got ghosts. It's got a guy potentially going mad. There's a lot to offer with Hamlet, and yeah, it's just the Shakespeare play. You know, when people think of Shakespeare, like, you immediately think of Hamlet. I studied it in school a whole bunch, so yeah, kind of a Hamlet fanboy. Sorry if if any Shakespeare nerds are in here going like, you've got terrible taste, man. Chorus fruits are pretty quick, yeah, so it would not be a bad suggestion to get some chorus fruit on the go. We might do it. Because yeah, you can just kind of teleport to the nearest teleportable block, which is going to be slightly more reliable than ender pearling, I think, but you know what, as long as we keep progressing in a positive direction one way or the other. I've basically given up on placing torches at this point because I'm going to run out and I don't want to use up all my wood. Why do I have captions in the game? People ask me to turn them on, and so like people who are hard of hearing can get a better idea of what's happening. Just killed a wither with a hoe. GG, Luke. That sounds awesome. I might have to do that. One of the advancements that's been added to the game in this version is completely use up a diamond hoe and then reevaluate your life choices. So you know, you can go all out with a diamond hoe. You can be the farmer of your dreams. Like Hamlet, but the Tom Stoppard version is better. We performed Dog's Hamlet with my my theatre group that I was in like, I can't remember how old I was, like year 10, I guess, maybe, or year 11. It's pretty young. But yeah, we did Dog's Hamlet. It was a lot of fun. The whole like condensed 3-minute version of Hamlet that happens at the end. My wife, my lord, is dead, or whatever. Like the whole like, you know, our sister have we taken for a wife, and just like constantly everything changing. It's so funny. Swizuma did that today with a hoe. Yeah, he's a maverick. It can also really help when I'm streaming to see which direction the noises are coming from as well, because like that stereo field is really hard to tell if I'm talking the whole time, you know. Ball effects is possible, but at one time is impossible. Oh, I don't know about that. We are up for the challenge right here. Let's grab some chorus fruit. Just one? Oh, two. Okay, fair enough. Where is this freaking end city? All I'm seeing is chorus fruit right now. I'm going to start killing Endermen out of boredom. It's funny seeing item plops. Yeah, I know, right? The little, like, the 8-year-old in me comes out when I see stuff like that. Footsteps on gravel. Knock on door. It's all the old BBC sound effects. Yeah, if we can go towards positive Z a little bit, that will be helpful. I feel like that should be Zedaf's nickname. It's positive Z. He's a very positive man. Is there not an end city left? I'm sure there are. There are definitely structures in this world. I've seen them. Okay. Do you mind being no worries. What's my favourite animated show that's still up? Oh, Steven Universe, probably. We loved Gravity Falls for the run that it had. I'm really looking forward to Final Space, because I've been following Olan Rogers for a while, and his stuff is top. He makes really cool animated stuff when he gets the chance, and his stories are just the funniest thing on YouTube. I really want him to do more rolling with Olan, but I guess Jake probably has to get his treatment for his medical condition before they can record any more of that. Hopefully the guy gets well soon. I mean, I don't know if Lyme is something you can really recover from, but it's like a treatable condition if you get the right treatment. Am I a Pokemon fan? I kind of am, yeah. I've been playing Pokemon Go still, somehow. But I just put it on when I walk to the shops and stuff. But yeah, I played the original Pokemon games. I played Blue and Yellow. Never owned Red, but the first time I ever played Red, it was in the Minecraft emulator that Mr. Squishy made. So yeah, I've played a little bit of Pokemon Red, but it's basically Blue just with different Pokemon in it. I haven't really played any of the others since that, though. I didn't have enough money to get like a Game Boy Advance or any of the subsequent iterations of Nintendo's handhelds. So, yeah, I did not play much of Gold or Silver or anything. I played a little bit of it on an emulator, but playing on an emulator is not like having the thing in your hands. What team am I on Pokemon Go? I'm Team Mystic, obviously. Because blue. Like, that's literally the only reason I pick them, is because they're blue and I like blue. Like, my skin is blue. So, kind of had to go that direction. Does that mean I don't like Zubats as well? Because that caveman... Yeah, no, I'm not a Zubat fan. Not a Zubat fan. There it is! Oh, and there's an end ship as well. That's the smallest end city ever, and it's got a ship. Oh, yes! We did it, folks. Oh, I can't believe that. That's so good. Okay, right. We need to formulate a plan of attack. I think probably over that little spur of land over there. Folks, have I got a switch? I do not have a switch. No, I'm kind of tempted by the switch, to be honest. Like, it's a really cool concept, and it seems like it'd be a lot of fun. I also really want to play Breath of the Wild at some point, because I only played a Zelda game for the first time like a few years ago. And gosh, aren't they fun? I played Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker because a friend of mine from work was like, how can you never have played a Zelda game? And just basically gave me his old GameCube. So yeah, I played Wind Waker and Ocarina. I preferred Wind Waker, to be honest with you, but I guess I didn't really grow up with the N64 generation, so I think a lot of people like Ocarina for the nostalgia and the boomerang, because goodness me, that boomerang. I was really sad when adult Link doesn't get to use the boomerang. I'm like, I know it's like it's a kid's weapon or whatever, but gosh, I wanted the boomerang so badly when we got to the like the grown-up Link sections. Okay, so this is going to be the route by which we take this shulker back to the portal, give or take a few thousand blocks of endstone. So, yeah, a city. Let's take their loot and take their inhabitants to a new land. Yeah, yeah, we're in dangerous territory there, I think. Dangerous territory. Right, alright, we need to be heading over that way. I am doing my absolute utmost not to look at any Endermen right now. And it is kind of killing me holding down the shift key this hard, but we need to be very, very careful. Yeah, just see me fall into the void and rage battle. Yeah, that's not going to be the most dignified way to die in this playthrough, let me tell you. And it's going to be kind of the worst thing coming back from this with a boat and not having somebody else with you. Because it's so much of a comfort having somebody like piloting stuff or like telling you which way to go or like making a bridge in front of you so that you can take the shulker back and everything. So it's going to be a bit of a trial, but we are ready for that, folks. I think we're ready. Just don't think about falling. Try not to think about falling. Yeah, I really need some better tools. Like I need myself a diamond pickaxe. That's not this one. Because I'm not going to be able to make it back otherwise. There are 2 shulkers outside. We need to make a boat. Okay, that's not a crafting table. Come on. My brain is absolutely fried. I need more tea. So, crafting table. I can't believe I just put down some planks. What an idiot. Okay, so we got ourselves a boat. This is shulker catching device number 1. So glad that shulkers don't despawn. Because, yeah, this would be ridiculous if they did. Schwa. Advancement made. The boat disappeared. What? The city at the end of the game. Okay, yep, we're flying. We're flying now. We can do it! The levitation is real! Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it. Problem now is my boat disappeared. I'm going to relog real fast. And hope that nothing terrible happens to me in the meantime. So I might actually take this opportunity to put the kettle on. So you guys... It's okay, don't worry. So you guys can sit tight and enjoy yourselves in the chat. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to hopefully capture a shulker and take it home. Hey folks. Got myself an apple because I'm hungry. We're back. So, let's see if that boat is actually still there or if it's just killed the first boat I ever made. Dry land is real. Oh, I've still got it. Okay, fantastic. So it just didn't place properly. Hey you, get in my boat. Apparently he doesn't want to. The other one teleported up somewhere. I have no idea where. Ah. That was weird. The shulker bullet like changed the track for me. Get under here. Get under the overhang. Oh, okay, cool. Right, let's reconfigure, shall we? It is a sliced apple, yes. So, folks, got some tea as well. Good stuff, Manus. You have my approval there. Ticks approved. Get in the boat. This isn't working so much. Yay. Hey, you. I can't remember how we did this. Can I, like, put the boat on top of him? Probably need to have a quick heal. Okay, right, he's not taking too kindly to that. Alright, let me turn the music down for a second. There we go. It's a little better. What have we missed? I've managed to find an end city. I'm not sure if you were here for the dragon fight, Jedi Joe. If you were, that's good. If not, you kind of missed the most incredible dragon fight you've ever seen. Like, it went so smoothly. I cannot fault it. I really hope there's some loot up in here as well, because this is a really small end city, and I want a better pickaxe. At the very least, there should be some diamonds, which is hopeful, but then... Get in the boat! How do I make him get in the boat? Do I need one that's on the ground? Do I need to, like, row him into it? Do I need to break the block that he's on? I don't know. So many questions. Should dig through the roof so I don't fly very high. Yeah, probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. I can always, like, put a block there or something, you know? There are various ways of dealing with shulkers. Just to hop down on this handy chorus fruit right now. Right, let me get in here for a second. Boop. Alright, he's gone. Where's he gone? Where you at? Why did he just fire a bullet from, like, underneath there? Is he stuck in a block or something? Is he underneath here? Where you at? Blah, blah, blah. I love the noises they make. They're so funny. Where'd he go? Oh, he's on there. Hello. Get in my boat. Get in my boat. Can you not place boats on, like, non-solid blocks? I forget how the boat thing works. Zloy did this, not me. Get under the overhang. There we go. Let's actually get into the building. Oh, hi! Good to see you again. Yeah, we need to heal up. I don't want to get caught out by the occasional bit of... Oh, get in the boat. That's an excellent suggestion. Is he in? He's in! We got one! Aha! Row away victorious. Just kidding. I kind of have to explore the rest of the city, but now he's in there, he's not going to attack, which is very useful. Now, where is my bridge? Where did I make the bridge? So yeah, we just need to row the boat up to them and we can get them. So I'll probably capture a few different ones if I can. Basically, we just need to go back to the 0, coordinate as much as possible, really. So that's not the direction we need to be traveling. Be hilarious if boats could levitate. It'd actually be really useful if boats could levitate, because then we would just fly off into the sky. Out of my way. Of course, mining stuff is really slow if you're on a boat. Of course. Can't see any tea. Ah, not looking close enough. Ahoy! Kane83 has joined us. Welcome along, sir. We are currently rowing a shulker. This will never get old. Seeing this will never get old. Yeah, we need to be heading in, well, to the right. Basically 90 degrees to the right. Sorry about my chewing noises, by the way. So let's take him a safe distance away and get the cords. And then let's try and trap as many other shulkers as we can, because one is probably not going to be enough. And also, I don't know quite how we're going to get them back. And I think that one took a little bit of damage. So let's make a ton of boats. 15 will do. We have 3 boats. I can take this with me. I don't know if there's many shulkers inside this end city. But I do want to kill a couple for shulker boxes. You can start, because I already attacked you. And what can we throw out of here right now? The dragon egg. It's basically useless, so we kind of could. Iron bars, though. New recipes have been unlocked. Shulker box extravaganza. Oh, there's going to be some up here, of course. Of course there are. But they are going to be a little bit more difficult to capture, so... yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what we're going to do here. The ship has 3 shulkers. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Hello, fellas! Blah, 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 blah. So ideally, if we can kill all but a couple of these, and then the remaining ones will try and mine out the blocks that they're standing on so that they teleport to a flat surface. Oh, there's some chests. Oh, my dreams are coming true. How about we block this off a little bit here? So we're less of a target right now. There we go. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, what have we got in here? Diamond. Oh, Curse of Vanishing, Curse of Binding. And a better helmet than the one I currently possess, except it's got protection 4, I guess. But oh, yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted. Efficiency 3 mending. Get out of here. No, we can at least make ourselves a diamond pickaxe with this. And that will be a backup. I need more shulker shells if I'm going to accomplish my goals here, but let's throw those out for the moment. Just get out of here. Just all of you leave. Nice. Okay, great. So, we'll put the chorus fruit in there for now. We'll put the shulker shell in there for now, but we'll come back to that in a second. There is some XP down there, and the shell is right below us. Awesome. So we can throw out these sticks, and oh gosh, really? Come on! Guys, give me a chance! Give me a freaking chance. Yeah, that's right, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Oh, did he teleport? Did he teleport up here? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. This levitation effect gets old real fast. Yeah, I want to make a shulker box to store my stuff in now. Yeah, get destroyed. Okay. So this is going to be a little tricky. Oh, especially because I keep getting hit with levitation. To be fair, I am kind of walking into it occasionally. Return to our little shulker shelter. Try saying that when you're drunk. Heyo. Okay, shulker shell number 2. Collected. A lot of fall damage taken there, but I don't mind. Yeah, that one just teleported as well. I bet they're on the outside now. Tricky. Tricky little japesters. Let me stand under here. Oh good, there is a platform. Excellent. Shulker shell number 3! Okay, so we'll have at least 2 shulker boxes, is my prediction, by the end of all this. Oh, they're all on the outside now. Fantastic. So we can climb the tower somewhat unimpeded for the moment. Rip. Although actually climbing this place would be a challenge if we did not have ladders. Ladder it is. Up we go. Kane's off to get drunk in order to say that. Well, that's one way of doing it. MLG Pro laddering skills right here. Okay, cool. We're up. We're up. Let's break this because then we can get the chest and the new shell. What did we just grab that I don't want? We can probably throw the pumpkin away. Actually, we're pretty safe, all things considered. Watch before I die to an Enderman. So now shulker box. Now we can put all of this stuff in here. Amazing. I'll probably need to take some of it back out again, but a couple of boats. Dude, if any of the shulkers are on the upside of this, then that would be amazing right now. Protection 4 and Bacon 3, not worth it. Don't take that. May as well take the gold and the iron because we can use it for beacons. The bacons. I just took it all. I just took it all. And no reason. Get out of here, and you get out of there as well. Cool. What's good, Roof? Oh, there you are. There you are, friend. Bet you didn't know you can shoot these with arrows, and blocking them with a shield makes them do nothing. Haha. Get wrecked. And he's about to shoot at me. Oh, he shot one backwards. That was nice of you. Get in my boat. I just dismounted into the ceiling. What? Hey, there he is. He's in the boat, folks. GG all round. Now, where did that come from? Was that just... Did you just circle that round? Oh, they're sniping me from the outside. Very clever. Chorus fruit, if you please. Don't need it. Don't need it. Oi. That was a bit of a drop. Okay, so let's work on getting out over here. Oh, hello. Hello, levitation. Can this guy still attack me? No, he can't. Okay, good. He cannot. So I'm thinking netherrack for this bridge. It's a strong design choice. And yeah, I don't really need the elytra. I just want it right now to say that I got one. Because having an end city with some elytra that's this small is kind of a miracle right now. Still forget that shields are a thing. You would not last long in this challenge, my friend. I've relied on a shield many a time in this challenge. Okay, we're very close. We're very close. I'm just trying my best not to look at any Enderman right now, because a fall would not go well for me. Speaking of which, I probably need to get my water bucket back on the bar. I can hear the shulkers firing at me. Yes, there they are. Okay, hello. Hello, friends. Yes, you. Get wrecked. Your weird parrot noise. I wonder if the fact that shulkers make noises like parrots was the inspiration for parrots. It's entirely possible that that's the case. Just wait for that to wear off. Get in here. Lovely. Oh, that could have been a problem if that was straight through to the bottom. Instant health potions, though. I might actually... I don't have any gunpowder. I really wish I could turn those into splash health potions to heal the shulkers, because I'm slightly worried they're going to die in transit. Hi, friend. Got super lucky. Yeah, kind of did. We were looking around for the NCT for a little while, but... Oh, he just knocked the elytra off the wall. GG. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. All the shulkers in this are voiced by James Brown. Look at that. He got in the boat. No problem. Sky's the freaking limit, folks. We got a goal. We got a goal right there. Where is that going to hang out at? It's, the end. Oh, okay, cool. So, levitate up 50 blocks from the attacks of a shulker. Okay. The end again. Respawn the Ender Dragon. Collect Dragon's Breath in a glass bottle. That's another advancement? Really? Wow. Okay. What do we got in here? Mending Shovel. Way better than the shovel I've already got. I'll take it. And iron ingots. Beetroot seeds we don't need. Frostwalker boots. Hello. I've got Frostwalker back at home, though. A nice little helmet and another unbreaking mending shovel. Well, I guess since we have shulker boxes now, we can probably stash some of this loot in here. We can at least put that away. We could make another shulker box if we wanted to. You know what, we may as well. We've got time. And blah blah. Shulker box number 2. Do we have anything we can dye it with? I guess not, huh? Never mind. So yeah, Elytra's going in there. Probably not going to use that. And I think maybe because it's got mending, we'll save that. It's no big deal. Diamond Axe, get back on the bar. I want to take you home. So, how are we going to get this chap down from the boat? We could kind of staircase it, but you know, that's probably not going to fly, is it? We could at least get him back across here. Because this is the most intact shulker we currently possess. Ah, there's another one. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. Of course you are. Of course you are. Let's do the shulker circle. The shirkle. Also called the shirkle. Haha. Now then, we need another boat. Sharpish. And not a big boat like the one we're in. We need a proper boat. Oh my gosh, Kenzo Raid. Thank you for turning up, Raiders. Amazing to see you guys here. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome along. If you guys are new here, my name is Pixel Riffs. I am a Minecraft YouTuber and occasional streamer. Right now we're trying to complete a challenge Dinnerbone has set in Minecraft 1.12, which is to get every single status effect in the game, including potion effects, beacon effects, and hostile mob effects, which is why we're currently in the end trying to get shulkers to come with us back to the overworld. It's a heck of an event, folks. Steve Emoji is in the chat. What up? Welcome along, buddy. Now then, yes, okay, we got him in a boat. Fantastic. A shulker in a boat, It's boat freakinception over here. Oh, did we find the lost ark yet? Are they the raiders? Oh, I got you. Freaking Kane and the low-key jokes. GG. Right, let's get back down to the hold, shall we? And take our friend from the Elytra station across. Because if we can get him over here... You know what, we can probably get this guy off the top first. That might be a slightly better strategy. Although, yeah, I really don't want to take this kind of full damage, so... It's going to be a risky one. We'll try and expand our cheeky platform out a little bit further, and then... Yeah, we need to make this a proper staircase. Maybe widen it out just a touch. Because I'm ever so slightly worried, but... Yeah, I don't want to take all of that full, and I don't think the mobs do either, so... Although you can exit a boat right as it hits the ground, like they did it in Hermitcraft when the NHO boys were going to the jungle. So you can take a safe fall like that by using a boat, but I don't think we're going to be doing it with this guy in tow. Something tells me it's not going to work out that way. We need to F5 this so hard. Boom! Okay, we're down. We took a little bit of damage there, but we're on the way. This is our most intact shulker specimen, although he is hitting himself with levitation right now, and that's a concern. Oh, look at this though. Look at this though. Is this not the coolest thing you've ever seen? So good. Alright, winging it down the stairs. Okay, so we have ourselves a couple of shulkers in boats around here, and the main problem is going to be getting them back to the central end island. If I get in the boat with the shulker and he shoots you, will the boat start flying? Unfortunately, no. I could get the dragon head. That is true. That is true. I've already got the dragon egg, so I don't know if I necessarily need the head as well, but you know what, we may as well. We may as well bring it home. We've got the shulker space at this point, so... I've been watching Isgull, you don't take full damage in a boat. Oh, okay. Well, it's a very neat way of getting around, so I'm not surprised by that. Pillars, yes. Yes, please, not there. Fool. Okay, 2 blocks out, 1 block in. And dragon head. Boom. Hi, folks. Ha ha ha. We got it. Amazing. Right, let's get out of here. And should we take our friend from the hold? Possibly. But we know where we are right now, and if we try and get one shulker back to the overworld, then we can always come back for another one. It would be a pain to do, but we could do it. Yeah, we've got that guy up there as well, so he could potentially come back with us. You do take full damage in a boat, but not if you exit before you hit the ground. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was how it worked. Speaking of full damage. So I need to basically get as many blocks as I can, and I'm surrounded by blocks right now. But I think farming endstone is going to be the best way to do it. And it's going to be a pain because I'm going to have to work through this new diamond pickaxe that isn't enchanted with anything. And I don't have enchantment stuff on me. I also haven't made an ender chest. I feel like an ender chest would probably be a good idea, except I may as well just carry all my inventory with me now anyway. Place the water down below and fall into it. That's not a bad idea. The main thing I'm concerned with right now is just getting to the final, to the central island, which is going to take an awful lot of block farming. Yeah, when people tear down end cities for their purple blocks, yeah, I mean, you can farm them, and Pop Chorus is pretty easy to come by. It also makes a whole lot of blocks, which is kind of nice. But yeah, this portion of the stream is basically just going to be me farming blocks now, and the fact that I've got a couple of shulker boxes to preserve my inventory space is going to be super useful.
There's a strong tradition here of invoking the supernatural into the fighting arts.
People don't know you can craft purple blocks. What do they think all these big purple plants are for? Excuse me. Sorry. Had to stop myself spitting right then. So this one is going to be a construction box right here. Really wish I had an anvil so I could rename them. Or just dye them. Do I find mining relaxing? Yeah, I kind of do. It's definitely not as stressful as stuff like building. Oh, there's our other friend over there. I kind of wish there was an elevation above which Enderman wouldn't spawn, because then I would absolutely build this bridge at that. So yeah, we're at like 2,000 or so right now. So we're going to have to get back to, I guess, around 1,600. And then build a straight shot bridge to the central island, which means we'll probably need about 1,600 blocks to do that. And more, because we'll need to flatten out the terrain so we can actually drive the boat there. So this is going to be a really grindy section of the stream. I think we need to update the goal command, because I've already beaten the Ender Dragon. Today's goal is to get a shulker back from the end, although I don't know if we're going to complete that today, because I'm a little bit wary of letting the stream run for too long. I think probably we're going to call it within the next hour, I would say. How do you get shulkers through the portal? If you go to my Decidedly Vanilla series, you can actually see me and ZloyXP do this, but basically what you do is you get the portal basically surrounded by redstone dust, which I will have to go back to the overworld and get, but I know where a lot of that is. Or you slab it, or you do basically anything you can to surround the end portal with non-spawnable blocks. What do I want the goal to be right now? I guess the goal is to bring a shulker back from the end. But yeah, basically you surround the portal with non-spawnable blocks. Use the other pick I got from the end city. I guess I could do that. It's going to be ever so slightly faster. Wait a second. Where's it? Oh, that one. Okay, I didn't put it in a shulker box. I thought I had. Yeah, slightly faster, I guess. And, yeah, you surround the portal with non-spawnable blocks, and you force it to spawn in a location that's attached to the end portal pillar with a piston above it, and then you use the piston to push it down into the end portal. And then one of two things can happen. It either glitches out and ends up in one of the bedrock blocks of the portal, at which point it usually tries to teleport again and ends up teleporting through the portal itself, or it will just go through first time. And then it turns up at spawn. The problem with that is that my spawn right now is not world spawn anymore, so I kind of have to figure out where world spawn is and go back there, which will mean me breaking my bed, coming to the end, and then jumping back through the portal, and then that's where the shulker will end up. Which is, yeah, it's going to be a it's going to be a tricky operation, but I reckon we can do it. I've done it before. It wasn't easy, but I did it. Your back fish fingers aren't ready yet. Okie doke. Well, I hope you enjoy them when they arrive. In the meantime, hope you enjoy the stream. Shulker on the ground is the wrong way. I came from where the ship is. Yeah, you kind of need to go towards negative coordinates in order to get back. So yeah, right now it's, if I go that way, then I lower the Z coordinate, and then from there I can just have a straight shot that way via the X coordinate. The idea is just to get to 0 on one coordinate and then build a bridge going to the opposite direction. Because then you just have a straight bridge instead of like a bridge with a left turn in it. It minimizes the risk. Thank you very much for editing the gold cane. You a trooper. I know the bridge is there, but we kind of came at this island from a weird angle, you know? Thank you for helping out, though. Really appreciate it. Sometimes I just lose track of where stuff is, but in this case I have a pretty specific, like, idea of how I'm going to do this. Drop sand and anvils through the end portal to find the true world spawn. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but then I still need to know what the coordinates are. World spawn's around 200, 240. Oh, okay. You still have my seed from the first stream. Did you have the right seed, though? Because this is the second world I generated. If you remember, we died once, and then I spawned a second world. So if that's this seed, then great. We've had a pretty easy time of it, though, so far. Wrong shulker box. We want this one. I guess I'll put the dragon head in there as well. Don't really need it. Yep. Okay, so I'm trying to do the maths on this and finding out how many blocks we need. We probably need at least a full shulker box or full inventory's worth. Okay, yeah, that does look like the seed. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yorin, I guess? Yeah, that's the seed for this world for sure. Okay, that pickaxe broke really fast. But I guess I have a ton of iron that I could use. I could even make gold pickaxes, because they do stuff fast. They're just gonna disappear in like 3 hits. Why do I need the shulker in the overworld? Yeah, levitation for the advancement. Basically, the advancement, you have to get all of the status effects at once, and I don't need to bring a shulker to the overworld, but it would mean either spawning a wither or getting a wither skeleton to the end, and also having mining fatigue at the same time. So I guess I could just have like a wither skeleton really close to the portal, get mining fatigue, run all the way whilst drinking potions. I don't know. There's a few different ways you can do it, but I think bringing a shulker back from the overworld is going to be the best way of doing it. You have to have a shulker, a wither skeleton, and an elder guardian in the same place, or just spawn the wither. But the shulker and the elder guardian are the trickiest things. And mining fatigue really doesn't last that long when you consider you've probably got to get from an ocean monument to your end portal pretty quickly. Am I going to transport a wither skeleton or spawn a wither? I'm probably going to transport a wither skeleton just because it's easier than grinding for skulls. It's not going to take as long if I just get a wither skeleton in a boat. I'll have to name tag him though, and I guess in fact it probably won't be that easy to transport him back, because if hostile mobs are in a boat with you, they can attack you. So I might just have to like build a decent path and lure him back, kind of the regular way you lure mobs, just by like kiting him the whole time. Oh, okay, the Sander Anvils thing is like the exact world spawn. Okay, that's interesting. And yes, the Wither would probably destroy everything. It's also slightly less accurate. Like, you could walk up to a Wither skeleton deliberately if it was stuck in one place and get the Wither effect that way, whereas you have to kind of rely on the Wither to attack you immediately. And if you're at an ocean monument, then it's surrounded by guardians, it might kill the shulker. There's so many possibilities. So I think the most straightforward way of doing it is to get a Wither skeleton. Just put it in a boat, like, above your ocean monument, you know? Norbertus, congratulations on getting your computer back. I'm glad there wasn't anything too serious wrong with it. Enderman Whoops. They're doing that a lot. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a very grindy stream at this point. So I think we'll probably end up calling it in about half an hour. It's going to be 9 o'clock for me. I think that probably makes the most sense. And then we will resume the challenge another time. Tomorrow is my birthday, and we're probably going to go out for a meal somewhere in town, so I don't know if we're going to be continuing the stream at any point, but I have some other stuff to take care of as well. How do you get nausea? You have to eat a pufferfish. So that's... you also get poison from that, so that's two birds with one pufferfish there. Alright, time to do some quick maths real fast. Where's my calculator at? So 64 times 27 is 1728. Okay, so with a full shulker box of endstone, we could probably make it back from the outer island to the central island. I think that's probably feasible. As long as it's a straight shot from roughly 1600. Happy early birthday. Thank you guys so much. When will 1.12 come out? The pre-releases are out now, so I'd imagine probably sometime in the next 2 weeks. I think they're putting out another pre-release today just for like bug fixes and stuff. Or is it today or is it tomorrow? I think sometime this week anyway. We're getting old, mate. Absolutely, absolutely. Gonna be 30. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. There's definitely people doing this who are older than me though, so I have absolutely no problem with being a 30-year-old guy playing Minecraft. Think of TFC. That man is getting on a bit. Still playing like a boss. The effect of the spectral arrow is included, yeah. So basically you need 2 beacons, a wither skeleton, a shulker, and an elder guardian all in the same place. You need to eat a pufferfish, shoot yourself with a glowing arrow, and then drink a ton of potions. It's a little bit ridiculous. Thank you for the birthday command, Kane. Here's something you need to know about Nightbot. By default, commands have like a 60-second timer, so you can't spam them in the chat. I'm pretty sure that's what most of my commands do. You mean you're 20 and you're watching Minecraft videos? Well, yeah, but I'm 10 years older than that. Interesting. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a kid's game, necessarily. This is a game for basically everybody, but at the same time, yeah, like, my 30-year-old, he's playing video games on the internet. I need to change the stream title. It still says Dragon Fight. Hang on a sec. Okay, there we go. That's all changed. What age did I start playing? Tell us about your first Minecraft experience. I started playing when I borrowed an Xbox from a friend of mine at work. And we got Minecraft Xbox 360. And that was, I guess, 2014? I started playing in April of 2014. My first Minecraft experience was pretty much standard survival experience. I'd seen a bunch of videos from people like the Yogscast and Achievement Hunter, so I knew what Minecraft was, and most of what I'd seen actually was either Xbox Minecraft or modded Minecraft. I hadn't seen much of standard PC stuff. So, yeah, I started playing PC Minecraft when Kane83 started making videos on the Decidedly Vanilla server, and I'd already been playing Xbox Minecraft, basically because he was into Minecraft, and it was kind of a fun thing to talk about. And, yeah, he said, well, if we hook you up with my old PC, when he got, like, a new PC set up, then maybe I could join the server too, and we could kind of make videos together, and that's where it started. And now we're here. Yeah, I posted a picture a few days ago when we were at the windmill up at Rottingdean, where it was apparently like National Mill Week or something. So I posted a picture on Twitter of the first windmill I ever made, especially because I made the tutorial about how to build that windmill on Saturday. And I posted a picture of the first windmill I ever built on Xbox 360, and it looks terrible compared to the stuff I build now, but it was still like, hey, here's a windmill, you know? And I got famous and don't play with you anymore. I would if anybody made videos from Decidedly Vanilla right now, but we're kind of on an unofficial hiatus, apart from Thumper, and yeah, we all know we don't have time for this. None of us really have time for this. Also, I would hesitate to describe what I do as being famous. Or my status. Not a famous person here. We do need to change the music up. Alright, let's do this. Go and subscribe to Fraction Gaming if you care about numbers. You're AFK for like 10 minutes. I have mined some more endstone in that time. Nearly 10k subs. Yeah, that's really not famous, though. Really not that famous. I have 50 people watching me right now. I don't think that's necessarily fame. What about my famous? 9.6k, yeah, get me to 10k and then we'll talk. I'm actually, honestly, I kind of hope that at some point I reach 1 million subscribers, and not out of any kind of desire for a great amount of YouTube success, but mostly because I call my subscribers pixels, and then if there are 1 million of us, then we can call them a megapixel. That's the kind of thing I'm into. I just like making nerdy jokes. It's no wonder I don't have 1 million already, right? At least 50 people famous, enough to fill a room of fans. Well, yeah. With foam fingers. Depends how big the room is. I mean, if 50 of you were watching me play in my living room, that would be weird. But it would be a decent crowd, you know what I mean? But then, there are people here who could fill arenas, you know? You want to be a megapixel, exactly. Get me to 1 million subscribers and then we can make that joke. I've actually started occasionally saying, if people say they subscribe or whatever, I say, welcome to the pixels, you're 1 in a million. And, yeah, nobody gets that joke. Because there aren't 1 million of us, so it doesn't make any sense, but I kind of want to be able to say that, you know? Be like, welcome to the megapixel, you are 1 in a million. It'd just be really great. Standing room only in the Pix lounge. Yeah, pretty much. It's basically what my lounge is anyway. Where's Thorncraft or something on multiplayer? Love to see it when we do that. I did a decent run of Thorncraft on the latest series of Decidedly Neapolitan, but a lot of mods on servers like that tend to get, like, the mod packs tend to get very technical. Like, I kind of wanted to join Magicraft when it happened, but I wasn't really that, like, high profile then. And then Magicraft kind of dissolved after a while. It resolved into a dew, and yeah, the technical mod servers don't really interest me all that much. Like, I don't tend to get into IC2 or GregTech or whatever, you know. I tend to prefer stuff like Thorncraft, where you can get stuck into the lore and everything, but there aren't really that many people who are interested in starting up a server that's mainly based around magic. My main problem with technical mods is that they don't really add a great deal in terms of building stuff, and building stuff is what I do. They just add ways of getting more resources faster, and then it's like, what do you do with those resources? You put them into a machine. What does the machine do? It makes you more resources. It just kind of, I don't know, and it's satisfying to some people. I can completely understand that, getting like a really interesting power system going. People who are interested in circuitry and stuff like that, engineers basically, like, that's cool and all, but it's just not my bag. Gotta go, school day tomorrow. See you later, Crispin. Am I wearing the shirt that's my Minecraft skin? No, the Minecraft skin is actually based on a zip-up sweater I own. But yeah, I have that around, but it's too hot to wear it today. It's actually really warm. How did you get a paper cut on your ear? I don't know. Were you holding up some paper to your ear and like a cone so you could hear people better? You do that thing with an ear candle where you like burn the paper at the end and it draws all the wax out. Pepin, welcome back. I did find an end city. I have a few shulkers in boats just kind of hanging out over here. It's pretty awesome. Favorite block in Minecraft? It varies. Right now I'm really into dark prismarine. Mycelium was my favorite block for a while, or mushroom blocks. Emerald ore as well. I really like that. There's basically, if it's a rare block, if it's like if it's a block that you can't get in creative mode, or it requires silk touch or stuff like that, like I like stuff like that, stuff that's a bit of a challenge to obtain, and then once you have it, you can call it something of an achievement. Do I have a fidget spinner? I do not. I have a little robot that I use when I want to fidget. It's around here somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. I think I put it in one of the boxes around here somewhere, like at one of the loot crate box, maybe. Yes, here it is. Say hello to the chat while you're here. But yeah, I have this little robot that's like, it starts off as a J, because my name is Johnny, so I mean Jonathan really, but yeah, my parents gave me this. My sister has one that's an S, because her name is Sarah, and then yeah, it like transforms into this little robot dude who's supposed to stand up like that, but the hinge is all busted, so it kind of like dangles a little bit. But yeah, you kind of fold him up into a J, and the arms tuck in and stuff. So like, I just fidget with this all the time. Like, I'll kind of like snap the arms in and out, and it used to help me think a lot while I was at work. It used to be on my desk at work all the time. They sell fidget spinners at that kids' toy shop in the Meridian Centre now.
I bet they do.
Yeah. I don't know if they have the little cube things with the clickies, but they have spinners. What are we doing right now? We're getting enough end stone so we can bridge back to the central island with a shulker and a boat. Which is how come I've been grinding away end stone for a long time. Hi. You alright?
Hello.
Everyone's like, Mrs. Riffs, oh my god! The robot's so cool. Yeah, I've actually looked into buying the whole set on eBay. Because, yeah, the whole set of the alphabet is still available from, like, Chinese toy manufacturers. It would cost about £25 to get it sent here. So I've kind of held off on that, but at some point if I have a child, I might buy, like, the full alphabet set so that they can play with it and, like, learn the alphabet, and it's, like, these little cool robots and stuff, you know? Mrs. Riffs, oh my god! It's the wife! Wife attack. Oh, you came in and gave me a kiss. That was the attack. It's your special move. Okay, we're almost to a full shulker box, at which point we probably will have enough end stone to at least start moving towards the central island. Is my surname really Riffs? I kind of wish. That would be a great thing to get it changed by deed poll. Johnny Riffs. Yeah, my wife would divorce me. It would kind of be the worst. Yeah. But to be fair, you haven't legally changed your name to my current username or our double-barreled surname.
No, but then I'd have to be like, this is my husband, Johnny Riffs.
Yeah.
That would be weird. I'd be like, I don't know who he is anymore.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad. It'd be like Johnny Five from Short Circuit. Oh, Jim's here as well. I didn't even spot you. Hello, mate. How are you? My profile picture on Wikiriffs? I don't know. What is it? I can't even remember. Isn't it me in a scarf? My name comes from... the Riffs part comes from Wikiriffs, which is an old channel where I used to make songs based on random articles from Wikipedia. Like, literally, you click random article and you write a song about whatever comes up. That was a project I had for a while. And then the pixel thing is just because I'm playing Minecraft. Start the tunnel from the center of the end. That way it can be as straight as possible. Yeah, that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. Am I going to give up if I die? Probably. But there are very few things that can actually kill me at this point. It's basically just if I fell into lava or the void and didn't react fast enough. Which, you know, either of which could happen. But I'm taking a lot of precautions to make sure they don't. And then the rest of it is just going to be, you know, a lot of grindy work to get, like, wither skeletons and stuff. Wither skulls, rather. How much end stone do I have so far? Basically a shulker box full. Like, almost. We are 3 stacks away. And so at that point we could start making our bridge. Trilby hat and hipster scarf. That's, yeah, basically what I wore for a while. The hat is actually my granddad's. That hat has a grand history. And I won't go into it right now. But, yeah, I don't really wear it that much anymore. Thank you for identifying it as a trilby and not a fedora as well, because some people are like, you've got a fedora, and I'm like, it's really not. Yeah, it's like a kind of sort of pork pie thing. Like it's not like a regular trilby either. It's weird, but it's very nice. On the way back, I just find 10 end cities that are closer. Yeah, but that's a good thing because it means that I get like all the shulkers from those end cities if I mess up this one for whatever reason. Yeah, I let my hair grow out sometimes as well, Cody, hence the long fringe. Usually over winter I'll let it grow out a little bit more so it's not too cold. Thank you for subbing, Base Marcus. Welcome to the Pixels, you are 1 in a million. Go take down all the Wiki Riff songs. They're all basically unlisted or private right now, I think. I forget which I set it to, but yeah. Like, some of it I really liked, and some of it I'm just kind of, like, vaguely embarrassed by. I will reach a point where I don't care, and I'll, like, bring the channel back or something, but yeah. Basically, the only stuff that's left up there now is a couple of smaller videos and the little sketches I did where my hard drive is alive and stuff. Are there any effects not included in the challenge? Resistance currently is bugged and isn't included. Also blindness, because you can't get it in survival whilst they don't have a means for the illusioner villagers to spawn naturally. That will change once illusioners are actually in the game. Right now you can spawn them in creative mode, I think, or maybe like with the summon command. But that's the only way you can get blindness, and you can't do that in hardcore because you don't have creative mode. Driven is a sketch series I made. It was like very short, and you know, I wanted to do more with it, but I just didn't have the time and or the ideas really. Where like, yeah, my hard drive is a psychopath, and I'm trying to think of comparable stuff where there's like a computer that won't shut up, and it's just really annoying. But yeah, it was basically that. It was like a sketch series I planned where my hard drive was alive and talked to me and wanted to kill me and stuff, and it had a limited amount of scope when I was just recording videos at my desk, but then I couldn't like have the hard drive light turn on and off if I like took it anywhere else, you know, like it'd have to be plugged in somewhere. Kind of HAL 9000. Yeah, that's what I was going for, like with the blue light and everything, like it was kind of the same as the HAL 9000 red light thing. The Red Dwarf Toaster. Yes, exactly. Talkie Toaster. That's what we're going for. So, we have a full shulker box of endstone now. So, we can basically make our way back to the end island. The problem with that is that the island is a little bit higher than Y60, I think. I think it's around Y64 the portal is. So, we're going to have to get as far as we can with one of these fellas and then row him back across a long bridge. Try and get it as close to Y64 as we can, or just go back to the overworld, get a piston, come back and use the piston to move him, but that's going to be tricky. There's also still a shulker over there. So I'm trying to work out what the best plan of action is, because we could have 2 buckets of water. We could make an infinite water source and then like flood an area down here so that if we fall into the water, then it's going to be safe. But I also don't trust falling into the water, you know? So it's going to be a little bit tricky, and also then it's going to fly off the end. And yeah, I don't trust that idea. That's not a good idea. Let's very quickly refill that bucket though, just in case we need it. Yeah, this is gonna be way trickier than I thought. What's it with Kane and winking? He's got a problem with his eyes. Not really. Up here, shulker number 1. If we get him to like here, I guess. And then wait, hang on. If he's gonna be at Y64, then we need it to be about here. And then have a platform leading out from, like, there. So that's 64. And then it needs to go this way for 200 blocks. You know what, let's just get him down to whatever the flattest bit of terrain is we can. Because the problem is, otherwise, like, we're at 2,000 already, we're going to have to bridge all the way instead of using some of the naturally spawned land. And so I think that's probably going to be the best way of doing it. Now, what I'm going to do down here... Ow. I was going to break that and then it levitated me past here, didn't it? Yeah, what we're going to do down here is probably flood this entire section so that when we drop, it will just drop us into this. So does that cover, that does cover the entire area, so that should work. Blah, blah, blah. I love the noises shulkers make, they're always so funny. Let's take this as well, while we're at it. Now we've got the inventory space. So I guess it's over there? Yeah, okay, so full damage works, that's good. That's a thing. You can't wink very well in real life. Oh, there you go. There's not really a great stigma around not being able to wink. I suppose it is kind of fun if you can do it. Let's go over here and, you know what, let's pop our crafting table there. And then we can, oh, there we go. Right, and now we just need to drive this fella down here. And hop out at the bottom. Nice. We did it! Look at his little bald head. That's so cute. And then I guess we'll do the same thing down this little shaft, I suppose. Hardcore parkour! Literally hardcore parkour, actually, yeah. And I guess we'll throw a ladder up here. Because we've got 21 ladders, we may as well. And I guess we'll build with the slabs too. Nice. Could continue this ladder. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, we need to block this off again, don't we? Nice, that should be enough room. Winking is like whistling for you when everyone else whistles and shows off and you just can't do it. Oh, that's a shame. I'm always jealous of the people who can whistle really loud. Like, I can only whistle between my lips, but then there's people who can, like... There's people who can whistle, like, with their fingers in their mouth like that, and that's always really impressive to me. Everyone likes birthday wishes. Is true. Which way are we going again? We're going that way first. Where's my pickaxe? Did I just break... Oh, we didn't break that pickaxe. We got 42 hits left on it. Well, that's actually quite a fun number. That's the answer. So yeah, we'll aim for about there if we can. Yeah. We'll give this a try. Is it on the next floor? Oh, it's on the next floor. Oh, okay. I'll pop a water source down in here then. Dang it, he can attack me when there's no blocks underneath him. I forget that. Every time. Alright. Get down there. Oh, he's going towards that side of the building now. I need to grab ender pearls just in case. It would be the worst if he like phased into a block or something and was like taking damage, but it doesn't look like he is. Okay, and from now on, we can make our way out. Amazing. So, thus begins part 1 of the Grand Bridge. Just got here, Shannon. We are trying to get a shulker back from the end to the overworld. And basically right now we're laying the groundwork for what is going to be a ridiculous bridge. And I don't think we're going to be building it on this stream, because I'm probably going to end the stream very soon. Because it's coming up to 9 o'clock and we need to get ourselves some food. I don't plan on streaming all night. I have other stuff I need to get done. But thank you guys all for showing up. It's been an absolute pleasure fighting the dragon with you guys, getting to this end city. The quest will continue very soon. We have another shulker over there. Oh, and he just hit me with levitation. You little devil. But yeah, right now where he is on that block, he can't actually hit us. So basically the idea is going to be to get this guy to a decent elevation. We're at Y64 right now, which is pretty much ideal. And then just try and get a straight shot back to the end island as much as we can. So we might have to gather a bit more end stone along the way, but I think we can do it, folks. We have the technology. We have some more iron if we need to craft some iron pickaxes later. We might even be able to go and rescue a little bit of cobblestone. So, enjoy your day, folks. I hope you guys have a good one. We're probably going to wrap things up right here. In fact, I'm going to log out and back up my world, because you never know what could happen. Thanks for joining me for the stream. Got 62 people watching right now. It's been fantastic. We had a raid. It was all good. Can't wait to see the replay of the fight because you missed it. Yes, exactly. All of this will be up on YouTube probably later on this evening because it's only a 2.5 hour stream, so it should process pretty quick. Have a good one, folks. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Much appreciated. I'll see what we end up doing tomorrow, but I'll probably have the day off from streaming and YouTube shenanigans because I want to be spending a bit of quality time. And hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.